Good afternoon. My name is James Bond. I'm a combat wounded vet. As you can bloody well see, I have 29 medals and 3 certificates were awarded to those that were in Vietnam as of 66 to 67 to 68. B Company, 4th Platoon, 4th B Company, 4th Platoon, 5th Amphibian Tractor Battalion. This is very hard for me to film because we walked up this road right here, and Mr. Hodges' wife was sitting right here, and my cartoon, Justin. We didn't get it. I showed my cartoon, which I will add at the end of this, of the veterans going down the toilet. This is a very hard thing to say. We walked up here, we wanted to go in and make a new video showing the wall because we had been here Saturday, and nobody called me to complain about our video that we had made Saturday. And this is my shirt that I made that will make pictures of better, so where you can see the broken pole fishing hole for wounded vets. That's me, James Bond, and the fabrication of it. And you can see the broken pole back there, and you can see the letter right here that I wrote to the President, John McKay, Rubio, all of those people, and nobody bothered to respond. Senator Patty Murray, I've even been to her headquarters in Vancouver. We wanted to come and make a better video to send and honor my brothers that were killed in Vietnam, and all of the ones that were wounded. I believe 18 of us were wounded, and that's all we wanted to do. We weren't out to interrupt anything. We walked up here very peaceful, and I showed the cartoon of the 229 dead, which is right here. And they didn't like the cartoon, and they didn't like the picture of the 229 dead. Well, check out Vietnam in HD TV. Our video or whatever it is, high definition, and you'll see the bodies. 229 stacked so high we had to push them over with a bulldozer. How would you like to pick those bodies up and smell them for 30 days more? Anyway, I'm not here to talk about that, but I am here to talk about the broken pole fishing hole for wounded vets, that I get no help, and I want to apply for a grant, and I just get no help, no respect. That's worse than Rodney Dangerfield. Hello here. And we wanted to go through here. Post 180 was over here on our left-hand side. If you video that, Justin. See, they were over there. All the military vehicles were over there. I was telling them my story about and showing them the pictures of the dead. They didn't like. They didn't say nothing about that. No complaints or nothing. I even called the commander several times, asking him for respect and show a phone call back, but I got none. And then we were thanked by a lady, her family, and her friend, her son and her friend, thanked me and shake my hand and said, thanks for your service, Mr. Bond. And I said, thank you very much. And she even posted an email to me. And we didn't have any problems. And thank you very much. And now we're going to go through the gate over here. You can stop it and restart. Got it? Hi, here I am again. We came through the gate on Saturday to make our first video, and then we realized that we wanted to make a better one, and we went down there where the wall was on that end of the field. That's where we went, and we looked at the names on the wall. We walked down to the other side, at the end of the wall or the beginning of the wall, and made a video of a soldier that was there, and he wanted to hear my story and read the letter to the president right here on the back. Sorry, God makes a beautiful day sometimes, and sometimes God makes a windy day. See, and you can see the letter, and he read the letter, and he goes, "Wow, what a story, James Bond." And I said, "Yeah, when you give your life savings for the Broken Pole Fishing Hole for wounded vets and nobody comes, that's kind of sad. And then you go through the disrespect of visiting the wall, and they tell you to leave." I mean, I was peaceful. I didn't do nothing. And then we even called Monday, got his phone number, and called him, and he said he was calling the police department and pressing charges, and we didn't even know what for. We didn't do nothing. He denied us access for some reason, and to this day we still haven't found out why, and we deserve the right to know why. It's been 6 months. Hello here. It's time to wake up, people, and see that you need to vote for a Veterans Consideration Clause to help these veterans out. If a veteran has an issue, somebody rather than a damn idiot could listen for once, instead of treating us like the VA does, give us drugs so we can call the police and have our shot. I mean, hello here. How about PTSD, and how about positive changes? I guess the government never heard about that, but a lot of overweight people sure have, and changed, and they lost thousands of pounds, golly, it's just remarkable what that is doing, and there's no help for the VA. There's no chiropractor, there's no nothing, and this is a sad situation, and people need to really listen and pay attention. Jesus is a beautiful person, and we need to follow his ways. And if God is for you and angels watch over you, who's going to be against you besides the city of Milwaukee? This is not fair. This is not just. I need to know an answer of why we were denied. Justin and me are not terrorists. Justin's grandfather had 3 Purple Hearts. Hello here. I had 1 and should have had more. But Mama sent me a letter and said I better not do anything. Otherwise, if I even came home in a pine box, Mama was going to take the lid off of it and give me a real Purple Heart. And I even talked to the PTSD people up here, and I talked to the school people about education. And some of them listened, and some of them walked away. Look at the video, and you'll see. And right down here at the end of the gate, I talked to the Purple Heart people, and they said, "Hey man, thank you for your service." And I said, "Thank you too." All of us wounded vets need to help each other and need to stand up for once and not sit out and hide. We're not terrorists. We're human beings, and we deserve a proper help, like positive changes, like rapid eye movement, and like neuro-linguistic transformation. Why don't you look it up in your DMS book, and you'll find out it's not there. That's kind of sad. See, what kind of help are you going to give us Americans, us soldiers who die for you, and look how we end up. See, it's a sad story. You need to vote for, write in a vote for Veterans Consideration Clause. I mean, these people are dying for America, and look how America treats us. See, I can't even go to Kaiser for good medical help. I am forced to go to the VA, and the VA has a negative attitude about a lot of things that veterans do. Unfortunately, like CBD, CBC, CBN, and CBG, and look what it's doing for cancer. And I'm even doing research on it for cancer. In Christ Jesus' name, I pray for a more positive attitude for Mr. Obama and rest of the federal government in line to help these vets and help them right. Watch Vietnam HD, and you'll see. You know, God is.
Go ahead, sir.
You ready? Justin and me just walked up the street here, and we parked across the street over there. I had my uniform in the car, and I was dressed like this, but not with my sword. And a lady was sitting there. We didn't know who she was, and I showed her my shirt, and I showed her my cartoon, and some man in an orange shirt walked up behind me and khaki pants and said that we could not come to the ceremonies, which we didn't want to really come to in the first place. We just wanted to go down to the end and make our video a better video in honor of my brothers who died in Nam and those wounded. And that was it. And then Monday, we after the denial, and there was a guy that was walking down the road right here that was doing parking out there who saw us, you know, and with my cartoon. And when we get home, we'll add my cartoon of veterans going down the toilet, and helpline and rescuing fish, these veterans out of the toilet which sharks are eating. You need to look at this cartoon and look at the emotions that are in this cartoon, the front and the back. And the cartoon, it isn't.
Got one right there.
Here, hold this.
That's an older one.
See, this is an old one, but you can see the cartoon right here. See, a veteran's going down the toilet, and that was the cartoon that Justin drew. The cartoon I drew isn't on here. And then you can see the dead there. Look this shirt up on. We'll make a better picture of it. And then this is the most important. The letter I sent to President Obama and never got a reply. Not one reply. And see, he saw the dead people there. I mean, we didn't even write their names down. You know, I can't do this no more. I got to go home. Hasta vista. It's called fight, flight, or freeze, and I can't do it no more. I'm becoming too emotional, distraught over this, and I just constantly lose a lot of sleep, and I get no help from the VA. I mean, Dr. Bristol was my doctor. What's the effective date? The date I first saw Bristol or the date of the injury? And then Bristol leaves and goes somewhere else, and for a year I get no help. Why Billy comes into my life as a doctor and says we're going to help you with PTSD, and never did. That was a nightmare. And then Sims, the Oriental doctor, didn't help me at all in my pain and suffering. And then I get another doctor that listens to me but can't help me. And then I get and I go for a year without any blood test or anything. See, and veterans need to be treated better this way. And then my doctor now wants to know why, what my doctor, psychologist, has done for me. And I simply told her, hello here, wake up, he believed. All of these other doctors didn't believe. Even though they saw the people of the dead, they were confused about a date when we buried these people and had to smell them. I need an effective date and a right date from the VA. And God bless, I can't take it no more. Bye.